Like summer than we had yesterday and on Sunday, but it's not terrible. I thought it felt sort of pleasant early this morning. Maybe if you stepped outside, you agreed. Our temperature right now is 90, and as yesterday we were looking at the feels like temperature when our air temperature was 90, it was only in the middle 90s, and today we're feeling like 99, so very close to 100 for that heat index as the dew point has risen a touch to about 74. Here are air temperatures, and then you can see the feels like temperature. Wow, Belle Chase, just like yesterday at this time, had edged up from the beginning of the noon show at 99 to 100 degrees by 12:15. So that's what we're seeing again today. Other spots too seeing middle to upper 90s for the feels like temperature. And we were saying with a slight increase in moisture today, our winds more from the east. We may have a little higher rain chance this afternoon, and we may see that. In fact, we do have just a bit of shower and thunderstorm activity with a small cell here over Lake Bourne. Actually not seeing too much lightning with that, but these are generally shifting off to the west northwest, so we'll track it. A little spot of some light rain over Lake Pontchartrain on the southern end, and outside of Mandeville near Lacombe, another small shower. So today we'll keep our rain chance near about 30%. And look at the snow happening off in the northwest part of the country over toward Denver. We are seeing some cold air there. Our current temperatures at Denver just a degree above freezing, and then here we are in the 90s. Obvious to see where the heat is and where that strong cold front has landed. Looking at our forecast map though, going forward in time with these temperatures, note that the front just is not going to really make it near us, although by early Thursday morning Denver may be in the upper 20s. Then we'll fast forward into the weekend and note the yellows and reds still just hanging over the southeast part of the U.S. That showing, of course, that that front not going to make it here with any cool down or any really significant impact on our weather. In fact, it'll stall probably outside of our area. So what to expect? Humidity and our chance for rain edges up today and tomorrow, about 30%, so pretty standard, not a washout. Front stalls near us on Friday, so no weekend cool down coming. And there are no tropical threats to the Gulf Coast at this time, even though the peak of hurricane season is Thursday and there are active areas for sure. We're just not seeing any big threats to us, thank goodness. Today's highs, low 90s, feels like temperatures close to 100 this afternoon. So that's up a few degrees thanks to that higher humidity compared to what we had yesterday. This evening, our temperatures will be back in the 80s. Lows tonight north of the lake about 72, south of the lake we'll say 76, and a pretty pleasant evening and then a quiet overnight. Here's our tropical outlook with our two tropical storms. We have Paulette showing a pretty decent structure here. And then Renee right near the Cape Verde Islands, and both of these we're tracking probably out to sea. So this is good for these couple of areas. Paulette may actually encounter some wind shear and get drawn to the northwest by this weekend and might stay a tropical storm. It might touch hurricane status. Renee is forecast to become a hurricane maybe by Thursday, but this one taking a quick turn out to the north before it gets toward any land areas, so that would be good. There are two other areas. There's one with a low to medium chance of development here outside of Bermuda, so we'll see as it drifts westward what happens with that one. And we'll have to watch this one. This is an area not even over the ocean yet, but it looks like in another 10 days or so, it will have made it maybe toward the Caribbean Sea or just north of the Caribbean Sea. That's what the long-range models are showing, so we will track it and keep you updated. But at this point, nothing coming right for us, so that is good. Our rain chances continue into the weekend as our temperatures continue in the low 90s for the next 7 days or so.